Hello everyone, it is Cyber, and today I'm back with a brand new video. And this video takes place in my childhood. I was a wee lad during this time. This story begins in March of 2017. During this time, I did make videos on YouTube, and I'll throw up a little snippet right here.
Or B Sniper 42941, or the Boss 45. Today I'm going to talk about 9/11 and my 9/11 adventure.
Yeah, I mean, I was a young lad, but so during this time I was 13 years old, about to turn 14 in like I think it was at the beginning of March, so it was probably like March 7th or some shit, 6th or 7th, something like that. But I was in 8th grade, and this one day changed the course of my life permanently. This day really did. This was the day of all time. If you had any days of all time, even in my older years, this was the day of all time, where one single decision led a butterfly effect and it tore down buildings, cities, people were dying, uh, babies were fucking crying, everything was to shit, flowers were burning. But before we get into that, let's start at the beginning. So it was a usual day in the cafeteria at lunch, just bullshitting, being miscreants. We used to throw milks off the balcony. It was just fucking splash on people. One time, this kid got fucking in trouble for it, and I fucking knew him. He was kind of an asshole, so I was kind of happy that he got in trouble for it. I used to throw bananas and shit off the balcony. Uh, yeah, dude, we were some fucking little hoodlums. So it was me and my three of my homies, and next to us was a table full of Mexican girls. And you know how they get, the Mexican girls was really loud and annoying. But for some reason, they have beef with us. So I guess for a little context, when I was about 13 to 17, I would do absolutely anything. I was a complete menace to the people and society around me in general. And back in this day, I was called a savage a lot. That was my favorite thing to be called. This is how you know it was like 2016, 2017. I was like, dude, I'm so savage, bro. Fuck, dude. Those days were fucking hilarious. But anyway, this girl, she was just like being a fucking asshole. Like, I don't know. She was like comparing me to like a mozzarella stick. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Like, giggling and shit. So I called her a fat bitch. And I have no idea. It was already 9 years ago, going on 10. But anyway, after I called this girl a fat bitch, her little boyfriend who sat next to her said he was going to beat my ass. And back in these days, being young, I wasn't going to let that slide, especially in front of my friends. I was upset. I was angry. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? This is my friend right here. And I can't let him let me be seen. Let me be seen as a pussy. So we get a little back and forth, just like a bunch of bullshit, just saying a bunch of. I was fucking frying the shit out of him. And let's say the guy's name's Alex. Let's say Alex decided to throw in "I will rape your mom" joke, and absolutely that pissed me off. As my mom didn't do anything wrong, and why was she involved in this for? That was way too far, even for me. I mean, nothing's too far, but hey, saying that you're gonna rape my mom, that's not cool, dude. He could have honestly said he would have raped me, and I wouldn't have batted an eye. I would have been like, that's cool, but he went for the low blow, and I was not happy. So I basically told him get ready because I was gonna beat his fucking ass. And next time I see him, he's getting beat the fuck up. And the dude just called me a bitch and said I wouldn't do anything. Yeah, unfortunately for him, I was not joking. Usually, I'm a pretty laid back person. I rarely ever get mad other than that at like my day one friends and occasionally my parents and not my little brother. No, he just fucking pisses me off in a different type of way. But and so with that, the lunch period ended and the day was pretty much normal. And I walked home with my friend Xander. Now, here is where I think this was the divine intervention or some type of time traveler who left this knife at this tree. Honestly, it was cinematic the way it was just lying there at the base, laying on a circle of dirt surrounded by grass. So, being 13, I picked it up and took it home. A few days pass, and me and the guy at the lunch table are still beefing. He's saying some shit, and I decided that today was the day I was going to beat his ass. I was getting real tired of him. He annoyed the shit out of me because he was like a little seventh grader, and I'm fucking eighth grader. Even though I wasn't that much bigger than him, I didn't really hit puberty until I was about 14, 15. So I was like probably maybe like 5'6" or 5'7" until like I was 15, and then I got fucking taller. But so for some reason, my friend Xander didn't tell me that he had gym period with him. This was during his seventh period, so I wait 3 periods. We had lunch at fourth. I waited 3 periods, hyped this shit. My homies fucking dead ass fucking like I swear to God, they rallied 7 people, 7 of my friends, and they were following me in the locker room. It was like Rocky or some shit. It was fucking the craziest shit I seen that year, probably ever in my school life. Everyone's behind me laughing, hyping me up. One of my homies put his fucking shoulder, or his fucking arm around my shoulder. I was like, bro, you ready to do this shit? And I was just like, bro, like that as like Rocky or some shit, like talk, like about to get crazy. So they all followed me in the locker room, and I confronted bro. I asked him to apologize, but he didn't. I believe I did give him that option to say sorry. I'm a pretty forgiving person. If you say sorry, like, hey, dude, I fucked up. Sorry, bro. I'll be like, you know what, whatever. One less problem to deal with. So I told him to throw his hands up and let's scrap. We scrapped. We definitely did scrap. I beat the shit out of this kid. I was only like a little bit bigger than him. He was probably like 5'5". I was like 5'6", 5'7", maybe. So it wasn't like I was fucking, this dude was like 4 feet tall. Like, fucking later in the story that's gonna be fucking funny. But I really did put the paws on him. I don't know why I was so mad looking back, but shit, I was pretty angry. I beat his ass and I run out the locker room. And the gym teacher goes, "Why are you here? Why are you running out the locker room?" And he's saying this as I'm running, like he said this. He's like, "Why are you running out the locker room?" And I'm saying hi, I just said hi. I was like, "Yo," and then by then I was fucking gone. Like by the time he walked in there, so I zoomed to my 7th period and tell my homies there. I just whipped. I told my homies in there, I was like, I just whipped someone's ass, and they didn't believe me until I showed them my knuckles, and they laughed because my knuckles were all red and shit. So about 20 minutes into the period, the officer of the school comes down and and he scoops me. He says, "You need to come with me." Obviously, I knew what that was for, and I didn't hesitate to tell him and the principal what I did. Because let me tell you, up front, there was about 20 kids in that locker room. People saw. Okay, we weren't ghosts. They knew it was me. I think I said my name. I was like, "This is blank blank blank, and I'm gonna beat this guy's ass." I did not do that. No, that would have been fucking retarded as shit. But yeah, I told him, I was like, "Yeah, I put belt to ass. No, there's no denying it." And I honestly forgot what happened, but I had a school suspension and got sent home. Yeah, I really do not remember what happened that day after I got suspended. I just remember fucking. I don't remember talking to them, bro. I just remember getting called down and that's it. Like I blacked out or some shit. Like I took like a bunch of Xans or I drank a bunch of alcohol. I don't remember shit that happened. But what what happened that I do remember is that I got ISI, or I think it's ISI. No, ISS, in school suspension, and yeah, it wasn't really that crazy. I returned the next day and served my sentence fine. It was just schoolwork, nothing crazy. It was just boring as shit. It was just like sitting there. It's like fucking. They had us. They had it in this like stuffy ass fucking old ass room that we started using during the 8th fucking grades fucking semester. Like when I was in 7th grade, that room was like blocked off with like fucking tape or some shit. Yeah, they had me in the room where a fucking kid died or some shit. So the next day, this was the second day of my in school suspension. I have 3 days of it, but the next day, the minor ops of mine, and told me that they were coming for me, and they entered the ISI or the ISS. I was curious, why? I asked, why does it matter to you two? They replied, he's in 7th grade. I told them he's like a year and a half younger than me. Like it's not that deep. Like this kid is not acting like this kid is fucking 5 years old or some shit. No, he's honestly one of the guys that were confronting me. He was shorter than the kid that he fucking beat the shit out of. Like it's like, dude, like you guys are not that different, man. It's like really bad. And they told me, they said, we're gonna jump you. Little side note, one of these goofs, one of the fucking goofies that came to the suspension, I did body shots with. Okay, so like if you guys don't know, in 7th grade, this is like, I mean, it still probably happens. I haven't been to school in like fucking 6 or 7 years. Pause. But fucking body shots basically where you just hit each other in the fucking chest and the stomach and the ribs or what the fuck. You just don't go anywhere above the head or anywhere below the fucking like waist or whatever, and you can't grab or any shit like that. Just like boo boo. It's like the fucking that like robot game that you'd play, the fucking blue and red one. It's like that one. So yeah, so this kid that I did body shots with, he was one of them. He was like a little skinny Mexican, a little scrawny one. I did body shots with him before, and guess what? Guess fucking what? Fucking I accidentally clipped him in the chin. Like it wasn't like I didn't even like know that I hit him in the chin until he was like, oh, like I was like, what the fuck is wrong with him? And fucking the dude deadass started tearing up. Like he was fucking crying. No joke. This kid was crying. So I was like, why is he acting like this, man? It's like you're not anything to be worried about. So after I clipped him in the chin, I had to give him a face shot. And when I tell you that shit did not hurt, that shit did not hurt. That's a poor lad right there, bro. That shit was. I was so like, damn. I was like, this is the kid that be like scaring motherfuckers, bro. No, not me, man. Anyway, I was shocked and bewildered that they said that they would come and jump me, but I knew I had to do something. And when I remembered I had a knife, that I knew what was about to happen. Yeah, spoiler alert, nothing fucking happened. I brought the knife to school. I showed one of the fucking retarded kids. He's not like actually retarded. He's just fucking retarded. But I showed him the fucking knife, and he fucking told everybody. He told everybody, dude. Like this was like the fucking English are coming, the French, where the fuck, however you say it, and it was totally fucking popped. It was seventh period. I was just chilling. The whole day was normal. Like I said, I had fucking I had gym with the two fucking ops that that said they were gonna jump me. Fucking newsflash! Apparently, some of my more bigger and more through puberty fucking friends who were the big dogs in school. Everyone was scared of these two. I guess for good reason. I'm still friends with both of them, but yeah, those two scared them away, and I had nothing to worry about. So I realistically got caught with this knife and kicked out of school for fucking nothing. Nothing, dude. And I fucking knew it. When the officer was walking me out, I fucking knew what it was for. And I was like, I should throw it in the little garbage can right here, because there was some like tissue paper. Like, I doubt he would have heard it. No, dude. I fucking knew deep down. I was like, I should throw this away. But I was like, nah, maybe it's for something else. Because I do a lot of fucking... I was suspended in school like every single day. I always had lunch detentions. I always had detention after school, bro. I was a fucking huge troublemaker. I was always doing some shit. So I didn't know what it could have been for. I was like, oh yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know I had this little switchblade on me. He fucking knew. Okay, so this is where we circle back to what I said, the butterfly effect. The one decision that changed the rest of maybe my life, maybe my whole life. Maybe things would have been different if this didn't happen, but for sure it definitely changed my high school life. I did not have a normal high school life at all. So when I did get in trouble, I got immediately expelled. Like I remember the day they called my mom down. They had the officer there. They even fucking arrested me. They actually fucking arrested me. I remember getting taken away in handcuffs, and I got sent to the fucking to the police station downtown in my city. And it was just fucking funny because they fucking fingerprinted me and everything. And then after that, pretty much I was suspended, or I was expelled, banished to the Shadow Realm. And then right here, this is where, honestly, this was fucked, dude. So we went to the school after. This was probably make a few days after. This was after I got booked, obviously. And they gave my mom a choice. This is what they said. They're like, he has to go to an alternative school. So I was like, fuck. I was like, I know this. I was like, fuck, dude. I've heard about it. I know what it is. And it was either go with the special one, or the one with really bad kids who fight constantly. So like, it was either go to the special ones where the kids are in short buses, or go to the one where, there's kids that are in gangs or might, shoot somebody one day. And my mom picked the fucking sped kids. She just like, he's not going to school with gang members. He's gonna get out fucking like way worse. It's basically a fucking prison but school. Yeah, so for the next 3 years until I dropped out in 2021, I was stuck with the special kids. I did make some friends in there. So there's some like really good kids in there. And from what I've seen now, they're doing pretty well for themselves. Unfortunately, I am not, but I'm happy for them. They look like they're doing really well. One of my friends, I think he went to the army. Another one, I don't know what she's doing. And the other one, I think he makes music and shit. And yeah, they pretty much have done. I've made some decent friends in there, but I feel like personally that I should have went to a normal school. I probably would have got out. Had a girlfriend, made a lot more friends. But no, I was stuck to a school with like literally fucking 50 people in it, and I jived with fucking 4 of them. There were some funny kids in there that came in. There's this one kid that was like a mad Goku fan, but he had like really bad anger issues. So he would like power up and shit. He'd be like, oh! And then I just remember him telling me one time we were playing basketball and he kept airballing and like shooting over, and I was like, dude, we need to control our power level. And he grabbed his hand like he's gonna do a Shidori and was like, yeah, maybe you're right. So there was some fucking funny times in there. A lot of funny times. I used to vape in the bathroom, and one time a kid told I hid that shit in the paper towel dispenser. They didn't find it. I went back. They searched me. Fucking, I was like, no, I don't have a vape. Next hour when school got out, I fucking went in there, grabbed that shit, and just fucking left. One time I brought fucking weed with me, and there was this like one, like, it was like a paraprofessional lady. She was really cool. She was this like black lady. I think she was like her 30s or some shit. But I told her, I was like, I got weed on me. She's like, no, you don't. I opened my fucking backpack and you can smell that shit. It's so loud. And she's like, put that shit away. Put that shit away. It was quite the funny moments. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was different from all my drug videos or that one DUI video I made that I privated, or my Zen in the Zone Zero, or the fuck. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was basically my evil origin story. This is why I'm the reason I am today. I drink. I do occasionally, maybe every few years, drugs. I smoke weed because of this day. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, that was basically what happened to me at school. Honestly, things could have went a lot worse. I could have got jumped for real and then had to stab a kid and then I go to fucking prison. But no, that didn't happen. Nothing fucking happened. This was all very avoidable. This could have all have not happened and nothing would have changed really crazily for anyone besides me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.